I get a torpedo off on this air carrier? There's torpedoes everywhere! Oh my goodness! Ah, shot down a plane, take that! Come on, come on, come on! Oh, I got hit! Oh no! Oh, take that! Look at that! Oh, yes, and oh, he's gone! You beauty! Alright, g'day guys, Chewplucka here with another World of Warships video. As you can probably tell, I'm having a lot of fun in this game, and today I'd like to show you a video of the Tier 3 Japanese destroyer called the Wakatake. Now I've had reasonable success in this thing. It's very manoeuvrable, very fast, has good torpedoes, not the greatest range, and an armament which is alright, sets a few ships on fire and does a bit of damage. So if we have a look at the modules, I've fully upgraded this thing. Got the Type 6 torpedoes, they give you the 7-kilometre range, the rate of fire of 1.4 rounds per minute, and a torpedo speed of 57 knots, which is quite good. Be happy with that. And then we turn our attention to the B-spec module upgrade. So there you go, main turrets 3, torpedo tubes 2, AA mounts, anti-air mounts is 3. So they come in handy, the AA guns, and you notice this little engine boost consumable, which gives you an increase in your ship speed of 8%, which is really handy when you're trying to manoeuvre about the battlefield and keep out the way. Now it's quite good. It does get detected, but the concealment is quite high in rating. It's quite fast at 35 knots and can certainly shift around the battlefield. The AA guns are suitable. I don't think they're anything too spectacular. Again, the torpedoes are usable, and they certainly make a difference in battle. And today's replay, I'll certainly show you some torpedo action. It's pretty awesome. So those torpedoes, not the greatest range at 7Ks, but gee, you'll see how they go a little bit later as we move on to the artillery. So there's 320mm cannons on this thing. Not the greatest battery, but I guess they've got to balance the destroyer because of the fact they've got those torpedoes. So there's 1, 2, 3 guns that do the business. They're not superb, but they do certainly set ships on fire and aid in a little bit of additional damage. So today we're just going to have a look at a quick replay I had the other night. I really enjoyed this battle, and was able to set quite a few torpedo traps on a few ships. Target rich environment for sure. So let's skip away from the port and have a look at this replay. So here we are in the battle. Look, I've started it in a little bit just to get the ball rolling. The Tier 3 Wakatake taking off into the oblivion to take on a few ships. Now the gun's range is about 9Ks I believe, so he's in range, so my first shots are away. And do we hit? It's a good start, 1 target hit, so that's alright, it's a good start, happy with that with the destroyer's guns. And at this stage I just want to get in cap and get on that thing and take it so we can move on to the next cap. These guys are all pushing forward. Obviously the target rich environment has been established, and I put a couple of speculative torpedoes in the water. I don't think I was expecting these ones to hit, but just threw them out there for the sake of it. So now hiding behind this little island, I feel like I'm pretty safe here. I think there's other targets behind me in which the enemy are going for, so I can just pull up behind here and wait for the cap to finish, and more importantly wait for my torpedoes to reload, and they're almost done. So 4, 3, 2, 1, beautiful, so they're up and running again. So this is where I'm being a little bit sneaky, so I don't know if they know that I'm there. If they don't, then great. If they do, they're going to get a surprise anyway. So I've cut the base and it's out we go. Let's go and get them. Target rich environment. Get those torpedoes ready.
Smoke generator started.
Pop my smoke generator just to give me a bit of extra concealment, and at least one of those has got to hit, don't they? So oh, look at all Fun stuff. That's why I like this game, just a surprise. Oh, and I set him on fire as well. So now you don't see any hits, but you actually see the stats come up. So as I go around the corner, so 4 torpedo hits, cause flooding for 3 ships, critically damaged 3. That, my friends, is the perfect torpedo run. The smoke, the target-rich environment, torpedoes everywhere, and just a bit of a bonus hit there, times 3 more hits. Beautiful. Now I'm heading down to the next cap to aid in the capture of this one, and notice there's a battleship behind. Thinking his guns are pointing in opposite directions and not at me, so that's good. He's pretty low on health, so I'd like to take him out with a couple of torpedoes. So I've assisted in this base capture, and I think for a little bit to go around this corner and take on this guy, but he's on a lot more health than that battleship that I saw. I'm not quite sure what type of battleship it was, but whatever it is, it's on low health and it needs a couple of torpedoes to make it feel better. So anyway, I'm turning around here to go back and hopefully do a bit of surprise torpedo action on this battleship that is just still sitting there, ever so slowly moving away. So I've got a thin spread on my torpedoes, and to do that you press 3 again. Gives you a wide or a thin torpedo spread. If you know you're going to get pretty close to the target, or if they're slow moving, do the thin spread, because then you get the opportunity to hit them with more than 1 torpedo. So there you go, another 2 hits with the guns. The guns aren't too bad if you're at this range, tend to do pretty well. So yeah, you know, there's not many of them, but they tend to set ships on fire and do alright. So I've just started off my my turbo boost here by pressing the Y button. I feel like I'm going towards a lot of guns, and the more speed I can put out the better. And having a look at what torpedoes I can launch. You see there the targets on the destroyer there. He's capping that base, and he's got his attention really focused on those other friendly ships on my team. So I feel it's a good opportunity for me to swing around. I think I was going to go straight for him, which I thought was a bad idea, and I'm taking a couple of shots. So I'm glad I didn't go down that way. I'm glad I decided to come around this way, and as you can see behind me, there's a lot of big ships with a lot of big guns. So I'm coming around here. It looks like the destroyer's launched torpedoes in the opposite direction, so he's obviously not taken much notice of me, and he's turning towards me, just getting my guns in the right place, and set him on fire. 2 hits, set him on fire. And I think these torpedoes, small spread, and I don't follow the guide for the second shots just in case he turns, but he's cactus. Good night, sir. Devastating strike. That was a beautiful shot. I really enjoyed that one. Take that. And you notice he launched some torpedoes. I reckon he launched a little bit early. I was able to get out of the way of them. Pretty close, but yeah, able to get out of the way of those things. And look at that. 5 torpedo hits so far. This thing is, I'm having a cracker with it in this battle. Getting nice and close, able to get the torpedoes in the right place, surprise a lot of ships. Again, just defending the base. That gun does help out and does do its work. And I'm concentrating hard on getting these torpedoes on this slow moving battleship and getting a couple of shots on him that I don't see the big island in front of me. And that's the first sight I get, and I think at this stage I've got a hit. I might as well just make it look as graceful as possible. Not that graceful, but anyway, you know, doesn't matter now. Take another shot. 1 hit, and the torpedoes. Another 2 torpedo hits, cause flooding, and he's gone. Can you believe it? So just having a look. Look, 7 torpedo hits. Only destroyed 1 ship. I'm a bit disappointed with that. But going to the XP, look at that, dominated the XP with all those torpedo hits. Man, what a cracker of a battle. That was so awesome. Look at the damage, 53,000 damage. with 7 torpedoes. Oh, be hating that if you're on the enemy team. So I'm mightily impressed with this ship after that battle. It was a great fun. I loved it. It was so cool. Those torpedo hits were superb. Thanks guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did playing it. It was really fun. Certainly if you liked it, please like. And if you like the channel, feel free to subscribe. Thanks very much. I'm Chewplucka. I'll see you later.